What's going on, guys? So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you're dealing with the same issue that we ran into in the last video on Terry. So last video we installed new headlight and corner light housings, and then we put LED lights all the way around. We went out and tested it, only to find out that our fog lights were no longer working. Our actual fog light button was actually controlling our high beams. So when you hit the fog light button, it would turn our high beams on and off. So our fog lights are currently not working, but our fog light switch now controls our headlights. If you have this turned off, then this will control it, but if you have this, it doesn't, which makes no sense whatsoever, but somehow that's what happened. So after doing a good bit of research, I found out that the early Tundras and Sequoias are very sensitive to putting LED lights in them, and if you do, you have the same issue as me. Somehow the fog light button will then control your high beams, which, like I said, makes no sense. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, I found a fix for it, hopefully. So hopefully in this video we're going to be installing a small resistor on the passenger side headlight, and that is going to fix our issue. Once again, don't really know how that's going to fix our issue, but according to a form that I found, it is going to fix it. So hopefully in this video we are going to fix it, and if you want this part, I'll have a link to it in the description. So let's go ahead and pull the truck in the basement, get that little resistor out, plug it in, hopefully get our fog lights back. So here's our resistor. It's definitely not the smallest thing in the world, and it says it's like for a motorcycle or something, but this is supposedly what fixes it, and it's got the same connections. So I'm just going to unplug that guy right down there and put this one in line and see if it works. All right, so we'll take this end. Kind of hard to see, obviously y'all aren't going to be able to see it, but that plugs straight in. And we'll take this end, plug it into here. Obviously we'll want to mount this somewhere out of the way from everything, but just right here, let's test it. Lights on, should know immediately. And it should be fog lights on. Look at that. Dude, immediately. So this fog light's off for some reason. Maybe I forgot to plug it back in because I was... now that's funny. Y'all saw that. But yeah, as you see, this little guy fixes our issue. So we'll mount this out of the way in a second. But now we obviously got to swap our light bulbs in the fog lights so they'll match the headlights. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and take our factory ones out. I won't lie, when I took them out the first time, it was a real booger. They did not want to come out, so yours might be the same way. We'll have to mount this guy, obviously, somewhere. Just like that, super easy. Let's go up top. Let's see if they work. All right, so they don't. That means we need to swap that little thing around. So if yours does that, just unplug this, flip this around 180, plug it back in, and I'm about 99% sure it will work now. Yes sirree. Did indeed fix it, so there's your difference. So much better. We still need to get some new non-scuffed up ones. Of course, we could just clean these. We might do that in another video, but yes, so much better. I'll go ahead and get the other one knocked out, get those things mounted up, get this thing mounted up, and I'll show y'all what I did. All right, guys, so I just went ahead and took the headlight out. I've got it right there. Just zip tied it up here out of the way. That way it's not going to get water and stuff on it. Should be perfectly fine. Just went ahead and stuck this little resistor right here. I'm not sure if this one gets super hot, but if it does, we might have to relocate it. But as for right now, she's right there. All right, guys, so as you see, the fog lights are working, but these things are switchbacks, which I saw that on the packaging, but didn't really know exactly what that meant, because I was like, I've never seen switchback fog lights, but you probably just saw. So every time you click them off and then back on, they actually change from the bright white to the yellow. So it is really cool. I do think it is an awesome look. It's kind of got that like off-road. A lot of people tint their fog lights to where they have that yellow like that, which is really cool. And like I said, if you swap it back, which we can click our button right here, then they are the super bright, just like our headlights. Look great. Now the only problem with that is if you hit your high beams on and then go back to low beams, it also swaps your fog lights. Super bright. Obviously that little resistor worked. We have fog lights now, so stoked on that. You don't even need high beams, if we're being honest. I mean, these are stupid bright. They're awesome, but yeah, I figured that was worth noticing or mentioning, I guess. So anyways, yeah, Terry video done. Hope y'all enjoyed. See you in the next one.